Hello, this is Assistant Chief Stephanie Martis with the Greensboro Police Department. For this year's Coffee with a Cop, we're going to take a trip down memory lane to my alma mater, Bennett College. Then we'll sit down and have a chat over some coffee. Let's go. This is where it all began, Bard Hall. In 1996, I started as a freshwoman at Bennett College, and this brings back so many great memories of sisterhood and friendship. Well, medicine has always been something dear to my heart. So I think it's because my mother, she's been a nurse for over 50 years. And so medicine has always intrigued me. So I decided that biology would be my major, and I minored in chemistry. Well, me becoming a police officer was something that didn't start off as like a straight line. It was the furthest thing from my mind. Growing up, my father was a police officer in Tampa, and my sister and my eldest brother are both police officers, but I had no intention of becoming a police officer. But it just found me. It was a calling, and I had to answer that calling to do what has been the absolute best choice that I've ever made in my life. I can't believe I get paid to do this, and I feel like I really make a difference. Little did I know, all of the life lessons that I learned at Bennett College prepared me to be the mom, the sister, the mentor, the community activist that I am today. The lessons that I learned at Bennett College shaped me to be bold, to be brave, to be unapologetic, to be empathetic, and have a drive for change. One of my favorite all-time memories being a Bennett Belle is traveling across the railroad tracks to North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University to visit the boys. Of course, this is an all-girls school, so no boys were allowed on campus. So my fondest memory would be of myself and my classmates and my roommate running across the street trying to get over the railroad tracks to meet curfew, because if we missed getting across the railroad tracks when the train was coming, we would be late for curfew, and I guarantee you the dorm mothers would be calling our parents to let them know what we were doing. Being an African American woman in law enforcement is tough. There's no way to sugarcoat it. There's no way to dance around it. I find myself crossing so many barriers in a male-dominated profession. I feel like I have a special connection that a lot of other officers don't have. I stand in a space where I can de-escalate. I can remind someone of a family member or a special auntie or a special sister that I think it's innately in just being a woman, but specifically in the areas in the communities that feel underrepresented, especially in law enforcement, that I can be that voice and bridge that gap and bring understanding, tough conversations, honesty, correction, and love. I feel like I sit in a unique space where I can navigate those different spaces. So although it is challenging and it's something that gets discouraging at times, overwhelmingly the connections that I'm able to make with community, it supersedes any adversity that I face. So I'm grateful to sit in this role. It's not for the faint of heart, but I feel this is what I was called to do. I'm going to give a word of advice to community members who are trying to figure out, how do I support the police, by just giving you a snapshot of who I am. I am Arthur and Dezola's granddaughter. I am Sam and Rosa's daughter. I'm Jackson's mom. I'm an auntie, I'm a godmom, I'm a sister, I'm a sorority member, I'm a church member, and I'm a child of God who happens to be the assistant chief of police for the Greensboro Police Department. I wake up every morning wanting to do the best I can for the people that I serve. And in connection to that, I have a family that loves me. I have a family that stays up late at night worrying about me coming home. I have a family that misses me during holidays, family gatherings, birthdays, anniversaries. I have a family who shares me with 300,000 people. So if you want to support the police department, I want you just to put yourselves in our family's shoes to see that we don't have any superpowers that will make us immune to the life challenges of the world. And we come to work every single day putting those personal challenges to the side to meet the needs of people who are maybe having the worst day ever. So I want you to see me as someone who is loved, someone who is connected to the community, someone who makes mistakes, but ultimately someone who wants to make a change. And so I would just ask the community to extend grace, hold us accountable, but extend grace to us as you would have someone extend grace to the people that you love.